Okay. I tell you what, the sun is shining here. I'm going to the beach today. I'm going to the beach today. Oh, I'm going to the beach today. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so let's do a top-down analysis. Now, we do these every day, and everyone should just ignore me. I'm just testing something. Just ignore me lines. So we
I'm
know.
all in now.
You are.
I'm all in for a buy now, Pete. Based on those lines.
I can imagine. So we know the monthly's closed above this range, so the monthly should be pushing to probably fill the range up in 2027.4. So we know that, but we're not even halfway through the month yet, so we've still got time to go. Plus, we could even get a steeper wick at the bottom if it wants to do that. I ideally want this to flip and come back down, just so we've got previous data to go off. I don't like it when we haven't got much. Okay, so we are bullish on the monthly. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing a top down is look at the previous candle and then look where it closed. So previous candle closed bullish, yeah, and closed above this area here. So we should be pushing to fill the range of 2035. Now, remember what I said yesterday? It might not do it with this candle. This weekly candle could close bearish, respecting support, or so if we respect this area, because Friday today, remember, this could either close as it is or close below, and then we're in the next range coming back down. Now I would expect a steeper wick as well on this weekly candle. So, but we've only got one day left, so the daily is going to tell us if we're going to get a steeper wick on this. Okay, but overall we are bullish on the weekly, but you've got to appreciate that's Friday, it's the last day of the week, so it's probably done its move. If it closes respecting, then next week I would expect price to then push up like so. So we'll be in a bullish week next week. Okay. If it closes below, then we're expecting price to push back down to the next range, which is down in these levels. Okay, on the daily then. So the previous day closed bearish. Okay, it closed below all of this. So the next range for the daily is down in these levels, as you can see, where price comes from this height back down, so I would kind of expect this one to come back down into these levels. So we're definitely bearish today, plus the previous daily was a big candle, so I could expect the daily pushing right down today. Now I would expect it coming down to these areas, just because when price falls from around these ranges, it does tend to drop into them areas. But there is some sort of support in around that area. But we've only got the one wick where it's come down, wick to it, tested it, came back up, and it's come back down for another go. So I would think, morning Josie, I would expect price to push back down. So today we're probably looking at levels of 1993.44, I would think today. Reaching, and that's when I say reach, it could come down and then it could pull back, or we might not make that today. We could make that with the next daily candle on Monday, but that's what we're looking at really for the daily. Okay. So I will be looking for sells today. Now, how to get some sells then? We've had a nice 4-hour breakout there, right? But we've missed it, and then obviously we've had this big move. So we've got an hour and a half, sorry, 2 hours left for this next 4 hours. So if we can get a 4-hour close, probably below these levels. So I'd want a 4-hour close below there. Or there, maybe there. If we can get a 4-hour close below there, then we should be tapping down to these levels, because if you look, Straight through. Straight through, maybe a bit higher. We'll put this a bit higher. Comes back up, tests, back down. You get the gist. Every price is just going up and down in this range, so it is a nice range, really. So I would probably say sells below there. However, that's on the 4 hour though. Let's see if we can get in a bit earlier off the hourly. To be honest, Paul, I think you're right with the Nest play, because there's a range there. What does that look like? It's above on that area. You've got little ranges here. What's this? So we've just got to identify the ranges, guys, where we're getting loads of touches. So I'd probably say, yeah, you've got a wick down to the area, pull back, another wick to the area, pull back, wick. So this is a nice range. This is probably the next support. So if we can get, that was my dog, by the way, making that noise. Thinks he's getting bored of me talking. So if we can get an hour close below that, we probably don't even need an hour close if I go down the lower time frame.
Adrian.
We got, what would happen if we just took a 5 off this? Let's have a look. We took a 5 off this, what happens? Okay, so we come down to at least there. That's a nice range. Okay. Come on. Come on. That's froze. Come on. Everyone still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bloody froze.
Must be.
I'm trying to see what happens when we get a 5-minute closure below this, because technically the 4 is broke, so if it pushes back down it's going to create a steeper wick. You've had an hour break as well with a small Nest play. Oh my god.
Pete, I do think your screen might be freezing a bit.
It is, mate. It's
Might
this
be
internet.
lagging.
The internet's absolutely breaking me. Things all the boys are like in bed as well. They're not even at school, so they're not even on the internet. I think I know what it might be though. I'll be back in 1 sec, guys. 2 seconds. I think it's 'cause my computer's not See if this works. Oh, it's loading faster. It's loading faster. So let's see if we get when we get a 5-minute close, what happens. I might have to reset everything. Anyone available to check this area? Guys, just check 2007.26. If you get a 5-minute close below there, what happens? Mine's not loading up. I think I'm gonna have to reset my full computer.
2007.264, did you say, Pete?
264, yeah. Just check. I'm gonna quickly reset my computer, guys, and the hub. If you can just check that area, that's what we're looking at for a close. 5-minute close below there. I think it'll come down to at least 2004.76, but I haven't checked previous data enough, so if you can just check that. I'm going to quickly reset everything, fling my hub out the window, carry it back in feeling sorry for myself, and then try and fix it and get it to work. Okay, so it won't be long.